Hi everyone, hope you're all well. How are we doing everybody? Hope everyone's well. Yeah, kind of burning a bit from like yesterday doing the workout, just probably a lot of lactic acid and stuff really, but yeah, I'm pretty hard at the gym yesterday, but it's good. I'm doing fine, thank you. How you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for the likes. So thought I'd put it on TikTok as well today. Hello Prasan, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Welcome in here everyone. Nice to meet you all. Hello Remy, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Hello Lewis. I'm okay, thank you. How you doing? Oh, from Calcutta. Oh yeah. Hello Nadi. Oh no, I've just not bothered just cutting it for a while. I mean, I've eaten chili before, yeah. Mario Lynn, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so I'm not like particularly trying to just grow it out, but I usually just trim it down every so often, but yeah, I haven't cut it for a while, so anyway. You look with the beard, actually, what you mean? Really? Some people are a bit kind of, hello Shami, I'm doing fine, thank you, how are you? Yeah, I'm just, just kind of probably going to be a rest day today or something, I don't know, because, yeah, that workout yesterday was tough. Yeah, I finally got the, I don't know if you saw my last video, but I just started being able to do the, what they call it, the kneeling jump. It's a lot harder than it looks, actually. I'm from the UK, where you said you're from Calcutta. Hello, Litty. Not seen you for a while. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the heart, me. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for the likes. So, hello, Yari. How you doing? You okay? What's my accent? British, you mean Martins? The calm down after that sort of training is the worst. Oh, you mean the come down? It's like you get the high and then every high has a come down, right? Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. I actually feel something, I don't know what it is, it's near the like pelvic region. I don't know what exercise did that necessarily, but thank you for following Janu. But I noticed something must have been trained that isn't used to being trained like that. So maybe, I don't know if it was the kneeling jumps that did it, because it works still like the pelvic region quite a bit, I'm guessing, with like, because you're kind of like thrusting yourself kind of thing, so that might be what caused that potentially. Hello Hashimu, how you doing? I hope you're well today. So that might be what caused that, I don't know, but hope everyone's well anyway. What's the channel about? We're just here to talk different random things and stuff, and just, I don't really have a specific aim with it, just generally like around self-improvement and things like that, but I can talk about pretty much anything, but sorry Hashimu. Anyway, where's all the YouTube people today? I've got a lot more on TikTok today actually, but what's the goals for this year? 10 full pull-ups is one of them. Oh, nice to meet you, Evie. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. So yeah, 10 full pull-ups by the end of the year, which I should be able to do, really. What do you mean, Maureenus music? Evie says, good mate. Oh, cool. Yeah. So yeah, just chilling out. It's not like pain or anything. It's just a bit of burning, really. It's just kind of, it just means I probably shouldn't be training too hard today. So yeah, but I might do some like active recovery or something because some say that you shouldn't just completely rest, or even on a rest day. Jacob, thanks for the show. You should probably just try and like do something to get blood flowing and help with recovery. Because if you just completely rest, then it can actually take longer to recover, I think they found. So yeah. Yeah, I do Shawshank, yeah. Shawshank Redemption reminds me of. And so it's like Shawshank Redemption without the W, it's Shawshank. Yeah, there's a film in it, Shawshank Redemption. No, I'm not a voiceover artist, but thank you, I guess. Thank you for the follow, Elmer. How you doing, Elmer? Welcome in here. So I don't know what caused like the pelvic area to like. Let me have a look. Kneeling jumps. Let's have a look. Hello, Kevin. How you doing? Hello, George. Hope you're well today. Welcome in here, everybody. So it says about something about what's this? Overexertion or weak. What's this? Hypertonic pelvic floor failing to manage the downward force or something. I don't know, but I just noticed the pelvic floor region. Yeah. Hello, Julian. Alex Terrible. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do work out. Yeah, that's why I look jacked. So yeah, I suppose being tall, like it gives me naturally wide shoulders as well. So that kind of. But the thing is, when I'm stood up, and I probably don't look that jacked though to a lot of people. Thank you for like Zora. Thank you for like Felicity. So yeah, I don't really look like that jacked to a lot of people when I'm stood up because it's like I just look like a kind of tall guy with just a kind of proportionate to my height, I guess. But anyway, I hope you're all well. Where are you from anyway, everybody? I don't have a gym setup. I go to the gym and train there sometimes, or I train in the park or something. Thank you for the follow, Angie. I do a lot of calisthenic stuff. I did a few weights and stuff yesterday as well, but I kind of just go with whatever I feel like at the time. No, I've not, Julian, no. I just go with what I feel like. You know, I train kind of like intuitively, I guess. I go with just how I feel like on the day and just whatever I want to do. I don't have a rigid routine with training because I think that things would get boring if I just did the same thing every time. You know, people have very rigid kind of training where they have very specific things. Hello, Cyber Warrior. Oh, God. Okay, what is going on here? These comments there. Oh, goodness. Anyway, so, yeah, so pelvic floor or something. So some muscles in that area that are, I guess that they're used in like kind of, I guess in terms of like when you're doing that kneeling jump, those muscles will stretch or something. I don't know, but yeah. So I've been trying to practice skills and things. Trying to practice like I said, the kneeling jump, because up till like the other day I couldn't actually do it. I had to like do it on the toes. So I've just like been able to do it. But it probably takes me longer than some people because being taller, you have more body weight to deal with, and yeah. Like you see some guys doing like 60 kilograms and they can do like 20 odd pull-ups or whatever, and it's like, well, you know, that's good for you and all that, but oh yeah, hi hippie, how you doing today, Clyde. Yeah, I saw your comment on the video and stuff, but yeah, just I was doing a lot of different workouts and stuff. Oh, hello, Tiny. Good to see you. How you doing today? I hope you're well. Try and mix in some different exercises and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to just get through it all. I must have been at the gym for well over 2 hours in total, and I was just going relentless. I'm 90 kilograms. Pull-ups are pretty hard. Yeah, try being over 100 kilograms. Yeah, what's your max number of pull-ups? Because, yeah, I can't do many pull-ups. But yeah, if I actually got down to 90 kilograms, if I just got shredded, basically, then I'd probably just fuck off with your fucking Norwood bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, you know? Even if I am Norwood too, that's not actually balding, actually. It's, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Emma. I'm 30 years old, so Norwood too is actually pretty normal for my age. I mean, look, take Johnny Depp, for example. His hairline's been pretty much Norwood too from, like, a long time. Hello, Yeet Lord, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Why do they even give a fuck anyway? What is wrong with these people, eh? Like, why do they just kind of... Hello, Neri and Satish. Why are they so obsessed with other people and trying to put other people down or whatever? Just lame. Oh, yeah. Are you able to do that thing, Tiny, or what? That skill. I was wondering if I could get to a point where I could just, like, do it with a turn or something. Or 8 full range of motion pull-ups all the way down. Yeah. My max is 5. Yeah, 5.5 was my max. But yeah, I suppose I'd probably be able to do 8 or so if I got down to like 90 kilograms, maybe even more. But yeah. Because like I said, my goal would be like 10 for this year, so I could probably get 12 plus actually, if I got, you know, if I continue to get stronger and then also shred the fat off, then yeah, I could probably do 12 to 15 reps. But it's just, but there's people out there saying that you're not fit unless you can do 15 pull-ups. I'm like, fuck off. Like, what if you're tall like me, you know? I'm quite a tall guy. Like, I can't do 15 pull-ups, you know? Like, it's like there was like Athlete X was saying, one of the tests is 15 strict pull-ups. I mean, hello Adam. Like, what if you're tall? You know what I mean? Like, and for some people, 15 pull-ups might even be easy, like if you're 60 kilograms or something. But like, if you're 100 plus kilograms, you're almost twice as heavy. I mean, I think Athlete X is about 70-something kilograms, whatever. So I'm probably about 30-40% bigger than Athlete X. So how can you give these standardized numbers for things? Because there was something that Austin Dunham was saying as well, saying that every man should be able to do 15 pull-ups. I'm like, you're just talking crap, because every man's different. And it also depends on what you're specifically training for as well, but it's like, some people have different leverages. So, yeah, it's easy for you to say if you're some short guy, I think he's quite a short, no, not short, but he's definitely below 6 foot anyway. It's probably just of like average height or something. So for him, it's like, yeah, it's easy for you to say, but what about people that are over 6 foot tall? They might not be able to do that. Yeah, I do meditation sometimes, but yeah. When you pull up, you're pulling your entire body weight too. Well, I think people forget that. That's what I mean. It's like, yeah. Look, I mean, this is the thing. If you've got long legs, then it's going to be harder. And it's like, yeah, you have more muscle on your upper body, whatever, but it's not going to account for that, because then you've also got to pull a longer distance as well. When you're taller, you've also got longer levers, haven't you? So you can't compare like a short guy to a tall guy in terms of how many pull-ups they should be able to do. It's just stupid. Like, it's not fair, is it? It should be based on, like, each person's leverages and stuff. Like, for example, a guy who's, say, 6'6", that they might never be able to do more than, say, 10 pull-ups or something, for example. But then a guy who's, say, 5'6", might be able to do 30, 40 pull-ups if they trained enough for it. Maybe even more. So it's going to vary quite significantly, especially as you get taller than 6 foot. That's where it gets exponentially harder. Because there's this theory that power goes up linearly, but difficulty goes up exponentially. People seem to forget that. There's so many ways to do a pull, or about pull-up or something. Oh, smooth sec. Oh, thank you, Claire. I just find it annoying when people try to, generalize things like that, Trying to give out generalized goals and stuff. Maybe one day I could do 15 pull-ups, but I do think I could probably even get to 20 at some point, but it would take a long time, I think, to get to that point. And people seem to forget that. Yeah, meditation can be good for I've heard it can help with creativity and stuff like that. It's good for getting rid of the mental chatter. Once you get rid of the mental chatter, you can just you think more clearly. It helps you just to kind of have ideas in your head and stuff, because how can your brain just spontaneously have some idea come into it if, what I mean? Hello, Aniket. How you doing today? I hope you're well. Nice to meet you too, Jesse. How you doing? Hope you're well today. But yeah, you've lifted. The only part of your body weight you're not lifting on a pull-up is your arms, because obviously your arms is, I suppose, your upper, as in your forearms, they don't move, but apart from that, the rest of your body moves on a pull-up. Hello from India. How you doing? Cosmic Energy. I'm from the UK. Nice to meet you. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, everybody. Pull-ups. Well, yes, I was in the military. You got palms toward your body, palms away from your body, alternating pull-ups, head up, pulls up. This is a type. Are you on about the commando pull-ups? Because I was able to do that. Oh, thank you for the super sticker. Okay, so commando pull-up. I was able to do the commando pull-up. That's gonna have more core engagement because of the because you're sort of going from one side to the other, and it's Hello, Luminaire. I also found it works the chest as well when you're doing the commando pull-up, because of the narrow grip. It kind of does this. So when you're doing this kind of stuff, your inner pecs get trained. So if you're wanting to work those inner pectoral muscles, doing a close grip pull-up will help with that. Yeah, commando pull-ups and stuff, yeah. Thank God, aren't you a female or something? I mean, shouldn't that stuff be even more challenging or something? Thank you for the likes, love, Ada. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a whole lot of females that can actually do a lot of pull-ups, so that's quite impressive if you can do that. I don't know about ACL injury. I don't know much about that. That's something that you'd have to maybe find some rehab stuff on or something. There'd probably be some rehab exercises and stuff that maybe could help with that, but I don't know much about that, to be honest. It's not my area of expertise. Yeah, 5'2", I suppose that helps a bit. The shorter you are, then especially some of these women are probably going to be 5 foot nothing or even lower. If they can do calisthenics, then it's probably, again, strength to body weight ratio. So shorter guys or shorter women, they're generally going to be able to do better with calisthenics and gymnastics and stuff like that. yeah. Someone was trying to like convince people that doing like a front lever is easier for people with long arms. I don't agree with that because if you've got long arms, you also have long legs. So I think overall it's still going to be more challenging. Like if front levers were easier for long people with long arms, then wouldn't you see it becomes so easy for people with long arms? Like they were trying to say, oh, because of the angle of it's not as contracted or something like that. It's with people with long arms or something. But I'm like, but you've also got way more body weight, and it's shifts the center of gravity more forwards, and it just that's why you probably struggle more with things like L-sits and stuff like that if you're taller because of the center of gravity shifting forwards. And so a lot of them are going to have to start off with tuck variations and stuff to shift that center of gravity, so it doesn't like pull you down as much. Thank you for the follow, kisses, Aisha, because I've only just about unlocked the L-sit pull-up the other week. So that's another variation as well. That's a lot harder than a regular pull-up. But the L-sit pull-up where you sort of... I couldn't even extend my legs out fully, but I could kind of do the L-sit pull-up. But it's more difficult because, like I said, it shifts the center of gravity, and it just feels harder. It feels like a weighted pull-up pretty much. It feels like a more challenging variation. I think it works to stretch more than a regular pull-up or something, but yeah, that's what I mean. It's more body weight plus more distance. It's like, your muscles might be a little bit bigger due to slightly bigger torso, but that doesn't account for it. Okay. I would avoid lunges and step-ups, maybe warrior yoga pose if your body can handle it. More focus on bicycle crunches, core exercise and upper body while the healing process is underway. Is that what you would recommend for the ACL? Thank you for the super sticker. Uni, thank you for the likes. Jason, thank you for the likes. How you doing, everybody? I hope you're all well. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share the live out if you can. Thank you for the 6 likes, everybody. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, this is stuff I like to talk about. It's just, a lot of people are kind of lazy and don't want to kind of do exercise, I guess. But, oh well. But yeah, ACL recovery. Yeah, you want to just do kind of like light rehab stuff, don't you? That's going to... What is the ACL again? Let's have a look. So ACL. So people tear their ACLs or something. So what is this pelvic region called? They call it the pelvic floor, but I've been feeling some kind of, from yesterday's workout, some strain there. I think it was from doing the kneeling jumps, because I did quite a few of those. And I feel like that muscle there in the pelvic floor region has been worked quite hard. Is that the muscle that gives you that kind of V cut or something? I don't know. Which is the muscle that gives you the V cut? Let's have a look. The V lines. I mean, let's have a look. It's called the Adonis belt. So is that the region that I'm thinking, around that area or something? I don't know if it's below that or... Hang on. Oh. I'm not too sure, but... Anyway. Because there's a lot of muscles in that region, and it's hard to know exactly which muscle that it is, but let's have a look. Transverse abdominis. I'm not sure of that. It feels lower down than that. Thank you, Mediza. So the transverse abdominis. Yeah, I don't know if it's below that potentially. I'm not too sure, but Try to find which one the pelvic floor muscle is. Tailbone or something. Group of 14 muscles forming a hammock. So what is it? Let's have a look. Where is it? I don't know, but that's where it feels like it's been strained a little bit. I did do some ab exercises as well yesterday, but I was thinking if it was the hip flexors, but hip flexors, you'll feel it kind of like around like the top of your legs, because they're used to like lift your leg up, or in say like sit-ups when you're sitting up, yeah, that's gonna hit those hip flexor muscles. But yeah. Sitting down in a chair and kicking your leg out straight helps with mobility. Yeah, well, doing the straightening the leg up. Yeah, like doing kind of, I'll try and show you guys, but doing this thing. Comfortable thing in the world, is it? But yeah, it's good for stretching it out, and yeah. That's I can do that, but yeah. The leg raises are good for that kind of stuff as well. Like, but some people have to do tuck leg raises because they haven't got the mobility for that, or maybe they just don't have the strength to be able to. We can always do floor leg raises as well to build up the strength. Because they're a bit easier than doing, say, like hanging leg raises or parallel bar leg raises, because then you can learn to do like the L-sit and stuff once you've got that. But a lot of it's down to the center of gravity and it pulling the legs down. So even though I might have the mobility there, but because of all the pressure, the gravity is pushing on it, where I'm trying to like fight against it, it's difficult. So it's not just mobility, but also relative strength to body weight ratio. Like I said, tall people are going to struggle more with that. So that's just a fact. And no amount of wishful thinking is going to like get rid of that. There are just certain facts. Because you get some people out there that just say, oh, well, if you just believe that, then that's the reality. But I can see that up to a point, but then there's certain things that are just reality that you just have to deal with. Like I say, if you've got a limb blown off, you can't just magically make it reappear. You know what I mean? There's certain biological things that you just can't do anything about. Yeah. Laying down and raising 6 feet off the floor. What do you mean? Why do these people care? I don't understand why they're so bothered about my nails or whatever. It's like, well, mind your own business, you know? Like, what's it got to do with you? About my nails. Hello, Nanina. How you doing? I hope you're well today. Nice to meet you. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and like the live. Like, what has it got to do with these people? What my nails are, and what color? What I mean, like what my thing is, you know? That's okay, Tiny. Just yeah. 10 angry cabbages. How you doing? So which is it? Which is the muscle around this region? Because so basically, there's this muscle around. There's something around this area here that feels like it's been like worked quite a bit, and I don't know if it's from doing the kneeling jumps that has done that, but it's been worked in a way that isn't used to being trained like that. So it's just probably from the stretch or something. if you can afford a knee brace, it would help someone. Oh, really? What are you talking about, knee brace? Is that to, like, prevent injuries or something? Hello, sue me. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, I don't really use any kind of, like... I don't use any, like, you know, people use things like belts and things like that, and I just do everything completely raw, personally, but I see some people doing, like, squats with weighted belt, no, so not weighted belt, I mean, like, belts, doing the deadlifts with straps on their elbows and things like that. Alright, so yeah, maybe if you're, like, already injured it, then it's gonna be, like, there's more risk of getting injured again or something. You got to be very careful. Once you've had an injury, then that area is going to be weakened then, isn't it? Have you heard of red light therapy? What are your thoughts on that? Because some people think, like, red light therapy can help you if you've got, you know, like, old injuries and stuff, and they reckon it might help with getting deeper recovery. That's what, I remember we were talking with my mum about this, and she was saying some people use it to get a deeper recovery. So I know, like, Ronnie Coleman was talking about using it to help him with recovering from all that injury that he had. Hello, Laya, I'm 30 years old. So, you know, he was using apparently he's been using red light therapy, because certain wavelengths of red light can penetrate deep inside the tissues and things, and supposedly help stimulate, like, mitochondria and help improve recovery or something. Well, promoting blood flow, that's the main key with injuries, and don't push your body past its limitations. So what about, like, because I've heard sauna bathing might be good then. Maybe that could help with that. I've heard people use that for recovery and stuff. So that might be worth trying if you've got old injuries and stuff that still haven't quite recovered. Yeah, sauna bathing might be a good option. It'll be, but obviously you've got to do things with, like, you know, like the guidance of a doctor or something. I'm just saying that just to be, you know what I mean, because I don't want to get in trouble, do I? Hello, Kay from Thailand, how you doing? See, I'm on TikTok at the same time. Gina, hello, how you doing from the Philippines? Hope you're well today. So do you know what those muscles are? Because I'm like, I can't quite figure out what it is. Thank you for the rose, Kate. Is it just called the pelvic floor muscles? It's like, I'm trying to, like, find, like, hello, Lya, how you doing? I hope you're well today. Thank you for the rose, Gina. So which muscles does it consist of then? So there's, like, quite a few of them, but I'm just wondering, like, if it's one of those muscles or what. I don't know, but, like, what the function of those muscles are and stuff, but yeah, thank you for following, Gina. That's the thing, is that if you push your body past its limitations, then it's going to limit you even more. It's like, it's just going to set you back, basically. Okay, see you later, someone. Hey, Gemini. So I hope you're all well today. Hit that like button, subscribe, share the live. Heinz Beans. Yeah, I do. I have a few now. Thank you for reposting. Like, yeah, so anyway. Yeah. Height is also a disadvantage in cycling. A tall body is less aerodynamic and heavier. Yeah, you're probably going to have, like, more, like, wind resistance and stuff because you're higher from the center. Because I've noticed that, yeah, like, I just have a natural disadvantage. I did actually get pretty good on cycling up hills and stuff, but, like, it was just, there was a lot more drag I noticed, and yeah, and obviously, yeah, it's being heavier and stuff. Hello, Queen C, how you doing? I hope you're well. But yeah, just I haven't been on my bike for a while. I actually got a new one, but it was a bit of a stupid bike. It was a hand and foot bike, which might sound a bit like yeah, it's yeah, like a hand. It's like you're pedaling it with your both, and I couldn't get the hang of it. So I was like, okay, whatever. I couldn't get the hang of trying to do both at the same time. Thank you for the follow, Quincy. So it would be like being on an assault bike, basically, using both your hands and legs or something. I'm like, well, I mean your arms and your legs. I mean, thank you for the help me, Quincy. Because the idea is they give you a full body workout, but I can't get the hang of it. I'm like, well, that's not good then, is it? Well, it's just that it was just getting annoying, Heinz being so, you know. People keep saying, oh, you should just not have mods, you shouldn't block trolls. Well, I'd rather not have trolls in here, it's just annoying, you know. Yeah, I don't have people block everybody, they just get annoying, yeah. There's just some people just get annoying and they should just get kicked out, you know. Because it ends up just putting off real people. Because a lot of people were saying to me, like, if you don't sort this chat out, we're just going to go. All the real people are just going to leave. So I don't want to end up having it just a bunch of trolls, and that's what started to make me just get drained. I've not been cycling lately. This winter has been very cold so far. There is about half a foot of snow on the ground now. Oh yeah, that's not good for that. Hello Rita, how you doing? I hope you're well. But whatever, you know. I don't know, is that why I've been losing subscribers on YouTube? I don't know. Thank you for following user. Is that why I've been losing subs lately? Because I've noticed that the subs have just kind of stopped going up, even though I've gained a few, I've lost a few, gained a few, lost a few. I can't seem to grow the channel anymore, I don't know. But I'd rather not have to deal with all the trolls and stuff. But it is what it is, you know, I'm just... Yeah, so it's just not going up again. It's like, yeah, it was on 4.89 last night, and then, so it was on 4.88, 4.89, and then back down to 4.88. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Have they comment what you mean, Tiny, what you're talking about? Who are you talking to? Hello, Cameron, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, Stephen, how you doing? But I want real people here only, you know? And if they're just going to leave because I have mods or something, then fuck off then, you know? You ain't fucking welcome here. Hello, Peter. Whatever. Like, if people are just gonna, like, not come here because I've got mods, then fuck off then. If you're just gonna act like a fucking dick, then just fuck off, you know? Anyway, I need to stop with the language. But it just really annoys me when people think that they can just get away with anything. Thank you for the follow, Lilac. Hello, Oblivion. I hope you're well today. Some people think they can just get away with anything. Hello, Ross. Hello, Jeffrey. How are you doing today, everybody? Hello, Adriana. Welcome in. I'm talking about training YouTube algorithm to push your content out. Yeah, how am I going to do that, though? I need to try and figure out what I'm doing, because what I'm doing right now isn't right. Because, thank you, Ross. Because things are just kind of not really growing, and it's just, I don't know. On YouTube, that is, anyway. I actually have more people watching me on TikTok right now, but YouTube's just kind of... Jeffrey, nice to... Yeah, I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Because I'm not... It seems like I'm never even going to get to 5,000 subs, but then again, subs don't really... Yeah, I mean, I've looked at that before, the vidIQ thing, but it's just... I didn't really get much out of it. I don't think it's going to do that much. As I couldn't be arsed with it all, really. I'm just like, yeah. I don't know. But it's just... I just feel like maybe I need to do something completely different. If I want to really make it on YouTube and online in general, then I need to do something completely different. Because doing the same things over and over and then expecting a different result, they say that's the definition of insanity. So something has to change. I don't know, because me doing this right now isn't working clearly. So I was saying this last night, and then I had someone in the chat called Stargazer who was like, oh, well, it's because you have a negative mindset or something like that. I mean, I'm like, well, how can I be positive unless I'm seeing, things be positive? It's hard. I don't know, but I need some to do something different, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I could do that, I guess. I mean, I've tried doing that even. I've tried showing people around the area and stuff like that, but no one hardly seems to be interested. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know if it would really... I'm just saying that I have to do something completely different because there's so many other people doing that type of stuff, isn't there? I don't support any of them. I don't support any of the government. Like, I have to do something different. There's so many other people doing that kind of stuff. So if I want to grow, then I need to do something different. I need to stand out. And I don't know. Thank you for following, Michelle. Because right now it's just not really going anywhere. It's stuck. The subs are just stuck. They're stagnant, and then I'm just probably going to end up losing a lot of subs because if all these trolls just end up unsubbing, then yeah. So that's just a lot of the subs I've got are even just trolls. They're not even real supporters. A lot of them. Yeah, but fitness content is just like oversaturated. I mean, I don't know. It's just the whole kind of like. But it has to be different, though. That's the thing. It's like, well, you can try and optimize your tags and stuff like that, but then if you're not different from everybody else, then you're going to be limited. Look, I'm from the UK. Where are you from? A Patreon subscription, but how is that going to help with the channel, though? Hello, London man. How are you doing? Yeah, I saw you were in Codes. I haven't seen you around for ages. How's it going? Hope you're well. So yeah, just anyway. I don't know. I mean, my mate's into like Tupac and Biggie, but I'm not really into it myself personally. But Irish, thank you for the follow. Merly, how you doing? I hope you're well. But they seem to be pushing me out more on TikTok right now. That's just what happens sometimes. But yeah. Like, yeah, I've got 392 views on there, and I'm getting quite a few new subs of followers, on TikTok, but on YouTube it's just stuck. It's just not really going anywhere, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Pack all day, oh yeah. I don't really know much about them, to be honest, so I can't really comment, so yeah. I'm not really big into rap and hip-hop. I just do like a few. But I'm more into like the kind of more alternative stuff like death grips and stuff like that. I quite like death grips if anyone's ever listened to them, but they're a bit different. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but how is Patreon going to promote my channel and stuff? I don't know. Metal detecting. I mean, I was thinking about doing something like that. I've also seen sifting as well. Like getting a sifter, like a massive sieve, and just taking it down to the beach and seeing what I can find. So I've seen channels doing that, and because that's quite a niche thing, isn't it? So I could see if I can get one of those and see what I can find at the beach, and I could just, go live and try and see what I can find. And actually be real about it, because some people might be trying to just show their highlights and stuff. Mudlarking, is that what they call it or something? I'd do it at a beach or something and just take one of those things down there and just sift it and see what I can find. You'll find coins, you'll find all kinds of things and stuff, but thank you for the likes, Libra. You might find bits of gold, bits of diamonds, who knows? Like, it's just going to be I was actually thinking about doing like fossil harvesting, if you will, and doing something with that, but it takes a lot of effort to try and get it to like an actual level where you could sell it. But I'm on YouTube as well, Finds by Marie. That's why I'm yeah, talking to two different chaps right now. Yeah, I'm not into fishing though, but yeah, I mean, I'd probably do like the sifting thing and see what I could find. I could take it out to like Scarborough and places like that. In fact, at those places, you're probably likely to find money because you get a lot of people on the beach there and dropping stuff. You might get sunglasses, so you couldn't really do much with that, but I guess it depends how much stuff you can get, and then you could just pawn some stuff in, like if you find like a watch or something and it's got like a decent, if it's in decent condition, then, you know, you can pawn stuff in and make money from it. This is all about trying to inspire people to get out there and do something, and yeah. Oh yeah, needles, that's true, yeah. Probably put some gloves on or something in it, you know? Yeah, I probably should wear a pair of gloves to, yeah, because you don't want to end up with some kind of diseases, do you? It's got to be careful, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, if you end up getting poked by a needle and then, yeah. That's not good, is it? Is that a problem in the UK? Yeah, there is actually. There was actually one down at this, like, so I was doing some volunteer stuff a while ago, and they found a friggin' needle in the, yeah, in that area. It was like in a nature reserve, of all places. Hello, Salvation. Then there was a needle there, so don't know how often that happens, but it does happen. It's like you get things like condoms and stuff on the floor, and it's just disgusting. Thank you for following, Mike. How you doing? Welcome in, Salvation. Hope you're well. Salvation Army. Yeah. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. Cut-resistant gloves. Oh, yeah. What you mean, like, that you don't get... Because the thing is, some gloves would be quite easy to penetrate, for want of a better word, you know? Hello, Jammy. How you doing? Hope you well. Have I seen you somewhere else? Was it on Lions Live or something? I mean, Lions has a good channel as well. Lions, what is it called? Yeah. Anyway. Why can't people clean up after themselves in the woods? I know. But it is what it is, you know? Some people are just very selfish. Some people just don't give a damn. That's just how it is, you know? Probably, yeah, it's probably, yeah. Oh, that's fair enough, Jamie, yeah. So what was it? What was it called? Lions Fish Shop, whatever it was called. Thank you for the follow, Tripsy. No, sorry, I'm not, like, doing that right now. Lions Fish Shop. Spelled Lyons. Lions Fish Shop. Yeah, he does lives and stuff, but yeah. He does like carving, so that might be something as well of like a niche that he's kind of broke into, and you know, he was getting quite a few people and stuff. But yeah, Lion, was that the place I've seen you, or is it somewhere else? Lion's Fish Shop. Oh, Azrael, Morning Star. I'm from the underworld, aka hell. Okay. Alright, okay then. Okay, whatever you say. Yeah. So I'll have to look and see if I could get one old sifter or something, whatever they call it. See if I could buy one. I gotta just call it a giant sand sifter. $35.99 there's one going for on Amazon. So you can just take it down to a beach and just kind of... The thing with metal detecting is it's only going to detect metal items, isn't it? So, like, if you get a sifter, you can probably, like, be quite... If you're quite fit, you can get quite a lot done. You can go through it quite quickly and just... Yeah, hello Queen YK, how you doing? Libra 1985, thank you for the likes. Got much? No, no. Oh, sorry, you were just talking to, yeah. So you could buy one of those and just see what you can find. But it's going to be random though, that's the thing. It's going to be quite random what you can come across, yeah. But it'd be good to try it out and do lives and stuff, especially as the weather's, going to be getting better, like, then it'll be better for, like, going out and doing that kind of stuff. It gave me something to put my mind to, won't it? Yeah, metal detecting can be good, but yeah. But there's a certain kind of skill to that, isn't there? I think the good thing about the sifting would be, like, it would be a workout, actually. Pulling the stuff, be a lot of workout, actually. Hello, Nang, Ellen, and then you have to, like, shake it out, so it could be quite a good workout, actually, doing that sort of stuff. Yeah. Well, I could do it as, like, how much money can I make sifting or something like that? As in, like, however many days, like, where I'd have to do it, like, every single day or something like that. How much money can I make from doing that? In fact, an idea would be to try and... One idea would be, like... I could try do it while traveling and see if I can actually make enough to supplement it or something like that. That would be quite an ambitious idea, but... yeah, necklaces and stuff. Yeah, you could find all sorts of stuff. You never know. People have even found phones and things like that. But then again, if they're like locked, then you can't do anything with it. Because I found a friggin' iPad and it was locked, so I couldn't actually use it. I still have it, but I don't know, like, because would they even be able to find the owner of it anyway? I can't be asked with that, but would it be lucrative to use a metal detector during the summer at beaches? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, definitely during the summer would be a good idea, I reckon, in my opinion. You find a lot of, like, copper and silver and stuff, so, yeah. People dropping stuff down there, but it's probably going to be there, like, most of the year, because it's just been, like, embedded into the sand, doesn't it, Yeah, someone's wallet, that's the thing, it's, yeah, if you find it and then you give it back to them, that could be a good thing, like, yeah. I mean, if there's nobody there at the time, then it's yours then, isn't it, I suppose. Hello, Mr. Nova. I do sometimes find some random, like, coins. I think I found, like, 10p on the floor the other day, and, like, I think I found, like, a pound on the floor a while ago. I don't know if I found, like, £2 before, but I don't know. I don't know if it was some prank or something, but I remember, like, when I used to live in Darwin, there was, like, at the bottom of the street, someone actually glued a £5 coin to the floor, like, actually, like, super glued it down there. You could not budge it. Like, they just did that just to kind of troll everybody or something, and just have people just try and, like, it literally requires some, like, I don't know, a saw or something to try and go under it and just, like, cut it off or something, I don't know. But it's just been glued down there. You couldn't budge it. It's like, what the hell is that doing? Stuck there, like, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, hope you're all well. Yeah, so I could take it to, like, Scarborough or Whitby or somewhere like that and just... Hello, Meringue, thank you for the follow. Hope you're well. Yeah, welcome to the live. Nice to meet you all. Yeah, so tap up your screens, everybody. Yes, I'm from the UK, GTM. Where are you from? Get some laughs, probably. What's that? Mr. Nova. Mr. Nova. They call me Mr. Bombastic. Yeah. Reminds me of, has anyone ever seen Mr. Bean's Holiday? Is there anywhere to go hiking around York? Probably outside of York. some good places are probably up near like Castle Howard, and like that'd be a good place to go up. And probably Yorkshire Wolds as well are quite close to York, and as well as the North York moors. So there's some areas around there that would be good for hiking and stuff, but yeah. But York itself is like in a valley, so you have to go outside of York really for hiking trips. Where else would there be? Probably like near Ripon and Thirsk and all that as well. So you have to probably go about 15 to 20 miles for like proper hiking spots, because it's like in a valley, it's in a dip. So yeah. Hope you're all well anyway. What you're saying, C7204. What's that? Scotland. Yeah, Scotland has some real good hiking spots. Hello Densky, how you doing? I was at Loch Ness in 2016. It was for a friend's birthday. They invited me there to go a trip to Loch Ness in Scotland, in the Highlands of Scotland. I'm from the UK, Gabby. Where are you from? Yeah, I went to the Highlands of Scotland, and even though it was like summertime, but the weather was not good half the time. I didn't see Loch Ness Monster, well, Nessie, as we call it. Nessie it's a legend or a myth, whatever you want to call it. I didn't know the difference between myth and legend. It's like, does anybody know the difference between myth and legend? It's like they're both the same to me. Anyway, is everybody okay? We actually went on Loch Ness on like a guided trip on Loch Ness, like on the actual boat, and telling us about it. Hello Anna, how you doing? Hope you're well. So yeah, what's that chance? Yeah, so Scotland would be good for that, but yeah, there's some good spots in like North Yorkshire and West Yorkshire as well, like yeah. But York itself isn't the best for that. That's why I didn't really want to kind of like move here really, because it was like, I kind of missed where I was, because there was a lot of good, it was where I used to live, it had like quite a lot of hills around it and stuff. You could walk up some quite steep hills and things, and you could get some quite good views and stuff. But here where I am, it's like, you can get some good views, but it's like you're quite low down here, and yeah. Hello, Koshal Dathani. I just quite like the kind of more rugged terrain and more kind of undulating, they call it, instead of it just being flat everywhere. I find that kind of boring. Flat terrain's kind of boring. Yeah, but there is some like more hilly areas just kind of few miles outside of York. Like when you go up to like Sheriff Hutton and places like that, there's some hills up there. I've been up like around there on my bike, and there's some quite nice places up there, but maybe I could try filming bike rides at some point. Actually, that's another idea as well, but yeah, Scottish mountains. I mean, we have lots of mountains in Scotland. We've got the Grampian Mountains and the And the other ones, what do they call them? We've got the Highland Mountains, the Grampians, and what's the other ones? Let me think. The Cairngorms. The Cairngorms. Those are the other mountains in Scotland, and the southern uplands as well. I don't know if I've ever been to Glasgow. I've been to Ayr. Might have been to Glasgow temporarily, but I actually saw Falkirk Wheel, which is not too far from there. But thank you for the follow, CC. How you doing? Hope you're well today, everybody. Welcome in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, I guess the trolls get bored if, oh, hello Anthony from New York. Yeah, I'm from Old York. Yeah, looks like the trolls have been getting bored. I've not really been seeing them as much. Hello CC from Texas. How you doing? The trolls get bored and then they just unsubscribe or something, but yeah, I don't want to have annoying trolls and stuff in my channel because it's not a good look, really, is it? When you're just bombarded with troll comments and stuff, and it just ends up putting off real people as well. So I had to just kind of listen to, thank you for the follow-up, Anthony. It's almost like the people who were telling me, oh, don't block the trolls or whatever, they were probably trolls themselves, They'll say, Albanak, what are you saying? Okay, whatever. Good for you. I'm staying where I am anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. What is it with them being so obsessed with my private life? It's weird. Just because I go live doesn't mean that I necessarily want to, disclose everything about myself. Thank you for the like, Stacey. Some people think that because you go live, that means you want to share every little detail of your life. It's like, no, I'm a pretty private person. I don't like to talk about myself all the time. I was watching that, Houseless Marty was called, but he was saying how he doesn't like that as well. I don't know if you remember him, but basically what it is, right? Yeah, he was getting a bit kind of annoyed, and I could feel his frustration with it, but a little bit of relief because, yeah. Thank you for follow my answer. I'd rather talk about things rather than myself, A little El Tika. I don't mind talking about my achievements and things like that, but it's like, I don't need to keep talking about every little detail about myself. It just gets draining, because then I'd have to keep repeating stuff and also there's certain things I just don't want to talk about. Some things are just private, Some things are just really private. Thank you for the follow, Naka, Maya. Like, some things I just don't want to talk about, And it just gets draining, But, yeah. I don't think he really likes me, that guy, though, because it's because me and Carly fell out, and then, I don't know. He never came to my channel after that. Actually, he did come once, and then he said that he was not going to come anymore because I don't support him or something. I'm like, it was because of her, and I assumed that he didn't like me anymore after that or something, so I don't know. It's just a shame when sometimes where you'll fall out with somebody and then that affects other people as well, where it's like you then distance yourself from other people because of associations and stuff sometimes. But it is what it is. There's nothing you can really do about that. You just have to, yeah. Anyway. Hello, it's Ace Official. Okay, really. But you can't even spell it right, so... Messi doesn't have an E at the end, does it? Unless you're talking about somebody else, but... Anyway. Messi just ends with an I, not an E. So maybe they can spell it right first. I don't know, but anyway. Hope you're all well, people. Share this out if you can. That would be really appreciated. On 16 likes, yeah. But it's like, I don't like to keep talking about myself all the time. I'm not that narcissistic. I know like some people might think I'm narcissistic and all that, but I don't need to keep talking about myself. I have no interest in doing that, so yeah. Yeah, we're not promoting unalive, and that's some shit that, like, fuck that shit, We're all about the opposite. We're about promoting life, choose life. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We choose life. Even when times get a bit tough, we have to have the mindset of when the going gets tough, the tough get going. So you have to toughen yourself up and learn to be more resilient and to deal with the adversity. Be mentally strong in tough times. Things aren't always going to go your way, but that's okay. You just have to try and weather the storm, as they say. Hello, Mika. How you doing? I hope you're well. Hello, Old Composer by Numbers class. How you doing? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. Hello, Jesse. How you doing? Adjust to the situation and think outside the box. See, that's the thing. We're talking about how am I going to grow the channel. Maybe I should try out that sifting thing, Because I was watching that a while ago, like people doing like the sifting the beaches. That's kind of like a niche that not that many people are into. So maybe I could give that a go. People might find that interesting. Because yeah, there's people doing metal detecting, but it's like, but the sifting stuff seems a bit kind of more niche. So I could just buy one and then kind of give it a try. See what kind of coins and different things I can find, and different, whether it be jewelry or maybe there's a wallet with money in it. Who knows what you can find, but yeah. So maybe I could try that out. Hello, May. How you doing? So I could check it out at different beaches like Scarborough Beach, Blackpool Beach. Lots of different places I could try out, but I just usually drink water now, but I quite like smoothies and stuff like that. Thank you for the follow, May. Quite like smoothies and things like that, Like just more kind of like healthier stuff I'm more into now, actually. Thank you for follow, Lisa. Nice to know you too. Welcome in. Yeah, just try and just drink water, really. Nothing quenches thirst better than water, eh? When you're parched, it's like, I just want to have a drink of water. The storm. Oh yeah, it's not good, is it? Oh well. Oh, beeswax, how you doing? Yeah. Weren't you off? What channel were you off? Was that on 1111 Cold? It's like beeswax in the building. Yeah. This is my impression of 1111 Cold. Yeah. Yeah. How's it going? Beeswax. Yeah. You'd have to watch him to know what I mean, but yeah. Hello, Cheryl. How you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah. Yeah. How's it going? Yeah. Yeah. We make beats, make music. Yeah. Oh yeah. So just do a bit of this there. Yeah, good dude, yeah. Tunes the custody, yeah. Yeah, we like to make some, yeah, grime kind of beats, yeah. Yeah, it's good for the soul, yeah. Music's good for the soul. Yeah. Hello, Karen. Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah. There's that kind of laugh. Have you noticed? It's like got this kind of. Have you ever noticed that? Like everyone's got their own laugh, haven't they? Have you noticed some people they laugh and they do this? Oh yeah, a lot of impressions. I do the Donald Trump impression. It's so tremendous. Oh, thank you. Old composer by number classy 1678. People say that I was born in 1678 because I'm a very old man. I'm geriatric. They're like, why are you in a old people's home? I'm like, I'm not Sleepy Joe. I shouldn't be in a retirement home. I'm with it, both mentally and physically. Unlike Sleepy Joe. He's so tired that maybe he needs a cup of joe. Get a cup of joe. Because we call a cup of coffee, it's like a cup of joe. Trader Joe's. It's like trader. Like, as in, he's a trader. I'm not talking about he trades. He's a trader. Like a traitor. We say trader like, we pronounce our T's as D's, so it can be a little confusing. Very confusing in America. It's like, we say aluminum, and then British people, they say aluminium. I don't think anyone's ever seen the Enterprise advert where they're like going on about like the American dialects or something, but yeah, thank you for the follow, Emelita. You're not wrong, so you must be right. Can you be not wrong but also not right at the same time? Can anyone answer that? Like, how could you be not wrong but also not right at the same time? Neutral, sure, I guess. What I'd say is like, if your answer is pass or no comment, then technically you're not wrong or right. So yeah, that's how I would answer that. Damsey, thank you for the follow. Because technically you haven't got it wrong because you haven't, given an answer. Yeah. Hope you're all well. Reminds me of like Mastermind, and they would pass when they don't know the answer. And then if it was a tie, they would add up like how many passes they've got. If they had less passes, then they would be deemed as the winner or something. Oh, has anyone ever watched Two Ronnies? There was one with the Mastermind sketch where they answered the question before last. It was quite funny because the answer they give was kind of also relevant to the question, but it was like the answer. It was quite clever how they did it. You'd have to like watch it. It's quite funny. They're most known for that Four Candles sketch. I think a lot of you have probably seen that one, but it's a classic one, really, isn't it? Four candles. No, candles for folks. Yeah, you've all got to have seen that one, right? Favorite impersonation? Probably the Donald Trump one, but there's a few others as well. Like, what other impressions can I do? Hey there, Miss Piggy. If you can do Kermit the Frog, then you can do Jordan Peterson. You know, like, it's so sad, you know, that the men are struggling and they're lonely. You know, what the hell are we gonna do without men? Thank you for the follow, Danica. Oh yeah, Trump. Yeah. Who else could I do? Sometimes I just do impressions of people that I know. Like, even my own mother. Sometimes. That's terrible, isn't it, you know? That I'll do an impression of my own mother. That's just how I am now. I just kind of like to mess around, you know, just... Has anyone ever watched Wallace and Gromit? Or you can do Shaggy. Or can you? Greg and cheese, Gromit. Thank you for the follow, Midrish. Nice bit of Wensleydale, Gromit. Athelina, thank you for follow. How you doing, everybody? Got 14 on TikTok, apparently. Yeah. How we doing, everybody? Hope you're all well. Imagine from the dark side there is. There you go. Yeah. Oh. Hello, Athelina. How you doing? Where are you from? Nice to meet you. It's nice to see you nice. Oh, Athelina's from Indonesia. Alright. Steve Harvey, don't know that one. No, I don't know that one. Welcome to the Muppet Show. Brucey. Oh yeah. Has anyone noticed that Brucey it sounds a little bit like Donald Trump? Brucey! Nice to see you nice. If it was like American, then it's like, becomes Donald Trump. Kind of similar kind of timbre or whatever you call it. There's a similar kind of texture to their voice. Hello, F. Gooman 1049. Nice to meet you. No, I'm not from the Netherlands. I'm from the Upperlands. I do the gibbering posh voice. You got to do the kind of like shaking hands kind of thing. Okay. Hi there, Anna. How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Wherever you are watching this in this world. It is a glorious day here in the Blighty. There's even a little bit of blue sky. Hello Cheryl, how you doing? I hope you're well. Hello Ratty, how you doing? Welcome in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe and share the live. That would be really appreciated. Now do Herbert of Family Guy. Hi Chris! How's my new paperback, Chris? My little man is awake now, I have to go. Okay, take care. Have a good one. Go away, Mr. Herbert. trying hard to get now, Chris. Yeah, you gotta get the whistle. Hello, Cha-Cha, how you doing? Hope you're well today. I also might try some more like foraging in the summertime. Maybe I could film some of that actually. Film some foraging trips or something. What do you guys think? You think that'd be a good idea? Hello, G Caps. How you doing? Sounds like G Cups. You know what I mean? It's my dirty mind there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, G Cups. It says G Caps. It's like G Cups. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you. Ignore me, I'm just messing around there. I like to just play with words and things like that, you know. Hello, Teresa, how you doing? You're not Teresa Green then, are you? Could be Teresa Brown as well. Yeah. Maybe I have a long-lost relative called Teresa Brown. I don't know. There's a small chance of that, I suppose, but we may never know. Maybe if I had a child, I could call him Teresa. Well, what other name could I call them? Hello, Aussie Jace. G'day, mate. How's it going, Jace? Oh yeah, you take care, G. Have a good one. Put another shrimp on the barbie. Has anyone ever seen Dumb and Dumber? It was off that, wasn't it? Put another shrimp on the barbie. Thank you for the follow, Teresa. Yeah, nice to meet you all. If anyone's new here, hit that subscribe button. Hello, Parker. How you doing? Welcome in. Hi, whoever's just joined. Thank you for the follow, Bray Top. How you doing? You okay? Welcome in here. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. How you doing? So I've been contemplating a lot of different things lately, you know. Contemplating the meaning of life and what have you. Sometimes you're just thinking, like, what the hell's going on with this life, you know? Like, there's just a lot that just doesn't quite add up. A lot DX, MXX. But then I've kind of been looking into this theory of, well, it's not a theory, but it's like a philosophy called absurdism. Don't know if anyone's looked into that, but might need to look more into it. But basically, this thing of, like, this search for, like, meaning that the universe refuses to provide for us. Like, we're just searching for a existential meaning, but it's like the universe refuses to give it to us, kind of thing. Maybe the meaning of life is that you find your own meaning, you know? That you just have to kind of find your own path in life instead of trying to find a ultimate meaning of life. Hey, Karen. Yeah, Tiny's just gone now, I think. So you have to find your own niche in life. Find your own purpose. Find your own reason to get out of bed in the morning. Everybody has their own. It would be boring if we were all the same, right? Maybe the idea of a unified kind of purpose is not a good idea. Maybe it would just cause things to be boring and a lack of individual expression, and yeah, that what kind of makes it beautiful in a way, that everyone does their own thing. Everyone has their own perspectives on life and what have you. Hope you're all well, people. Welcome in here. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, subscribe, share the live. Yeah. So we all come at it from our own perspective, and that's what makes it interesting. We hear different views from people, but yeah. Thing is that sometimes people's views can get a bit kind of skewed by, for example, you'll get some like red pill podcast that has very hyperbolic kind of stuff on there, which only focuses on a specific type of woman. Then you've got feminists, modern feminists who might say focus on a specific kind of man that. So what I'm saying is that people get into echo chambers, so we've got to be careful not to get into that. Thank you for following Selamatu. We have to try and not get caught up in very like sort of militant ideologies that can be, in some cases, do more harm than good, really. Just gonna have a little walk around, but I'm trying to hold both phones while I'm doing that, Yeah. But yeah, it's just like I said, we have to be careful not to get too militant and too caught up in, say, like, ideologies, because sometimes they're based on, it's not really based on reality, but really based on just a cherry-picked version of reality that, thank you for following time. Hello, John Store. I don't know any famous boxers from the Philippines. I might restart the YouTube live, guys, because there doesn't seem to be much going on, but anyway, yeah. So what I'll do is, if you're watching on YouTube, I should be back pretty soon, but yeah. Alright, I'll just start again.